a better background?
Oh no, the way those swinging doors are going, it's going to fit right in. Okay, so look it. This is Nathan, Austin. Where else is he going to be from? Texas. If you're from there, that's where you're from. We were just talking about drag. He said he used to do drag. Can you tell me what you were just going to say?
Yeah, well, I did drag for 10 years, and, what was I going to say? Oh,
you were going to talk about all the lineups and everything? Oh my God, did you forget?
I totally forgot. I totally
Lords
blanked
of
out.
something's going on.
Well, I did drag for 10 years. I won Best Drag Show in the Austin Chronicle, and I performed with Lords of Acid for 3 different shows I did in Austin. I performed at the Olive Garden restaurant.
Oh my God, okay, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, oh my God, just saying Olive Garden, that goes with your comedy. You're crazy not to carry on with that, and drag.
The Olive Garden was actually kind of interesting because this is my first paid gig, my first real paid gig. And I went to Friday at lunchtime, and so it was all senior citizens that were there. And I was actually doing a show for the lawyer who won the movie Erin Brockovich, the actual lawyer who did that case. I was performing for her at the Olive Garden.
Oh, okay,
So
got
it was kind of
got
neat.
it. It was like a little private thing going on at Olive Garden, okay?
It was private, but it was public. It was just 4 people at a table that she was eating at, and I was supposed to show up, but it was everybody around who didn't know her.
Okay, so what made your drag so good? Because listen, I've seen different drag, and I just want to know what would make good drag. Because I always think I'm going to help the guys out, and no one wants to listen to me. So go ahead. What made it good?
Well, I never actually really thought I would do drag because to me it was just foreign. I enjoyed seeing it, but it wasn't like I wanted to do it. And then I had a lot of friends who were drag queens, and they always had the same songs like Whitney Houston and Madonna and whoever else from back in the day in the late '80s. Same songs over and over and over and over. I decided rather than bitch about it, I would do something about it, and so I got up in drag, and the first song I did was by a then unfamiliar band called Hole.
Oh, yes,
Dick
yes.
Now. And so that was
Oh my
first
God.
I pulled out the 45 and had them put it on at the
You have
turntable.
any of this on video?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
you need to send that to me. That's too good. See, and you know what I like about you? I don't really even know you that well except for our correspondence.
Sure.
But that you took the matter in your own hands. You didn't sit there and go, oh, I'm going to bitch about this, I'm going to do that.
Right.
You're going to do it. And that's what I've always noticed about you. You do things.
Well, that's what the rock show was. Like, there's artists I wanted to work
Exactly.
with, and I wanted to see their artwork, but obviously it doesn't come to Austin. Hence my coming out from Mark Ryden. Mark Ryden's a little, I don't know how that's ever going to get to Austin. So I would just come out here. But there's always artists that I wanted to work with. And it was like, well, nobody here is doing it, so I guess I'll just do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's just, you can bitch about it all day long, or you can do something about it.
Exactly, and I think your enthusiasm is contagious. I don't know if you've experienced that, but in general, I mean, just doing it,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
Well, it was like we also had, I don't know if you knew, I did Austin Pride, so I do our gay pride celebration. I helped start it, 25 years ago.
No.
I rejoined in 2011 to fix a mess that had happened in 2010. Bad PR, no money, everybody in the community hated Pride. So I joined to try to fix it. I didn't realize just how much fixing was needed until I got into it. But I was like, and people would always say, oh, I hate the lineup. It's all these acoustic bands and everything's boring and sleepy. And I'm like, well, then do something. I put in my time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
it's your turn. It's a community event. It's your time to put some effort in. And then I realized people just don't do that. So I decided I would go ahead and get back into it and fix it, and we did. And we donated like $100,000 already in 3 years to different communities, or different charities rather. And it's only 6 of us doing it. And we've increased it from 30,000 people attending to 100,000. We added a fashion show with designers from Project Runway. It's actually an official thing that they sanctioned for us.
Right.
We added a 5K. I mean, all